Police reports indicate that cases of carjacking have risen lately, especially in Kiambu area. Police headquarters say there has been a 10% increase in the area. The police, however, say they have noted a decrease in carjacking incidents in Nairobi. Even so, veteran radio presenter Fred Obachi Machoka remembers just too well when he came face to face with carjackers on his way home.
As I turned off Namanga Road, at that time, I checked and I thought there were no signs of danger. And immediately I turned off the tarmac road. I saw 5 young men. I could see them through the headlights because, I mean, it wasn't very dark.
The thugs then ordered him to get into the car trunk. And they drove off. At this point, he says he was ready for anything.
They told me to go to the rear of the car. I did. They told me to kneel down. I knelt, and I knew these guys are ready to blow me off. At that time, they told me, okay, ingia kwa boot. They opened the boot, wakanisukuma huko ndani, wakaanza kuendesha gari. For like 2.5 hours, I was on rough road. I don't know where I was going, where I was being taken. Then I had one bang. Then the car stopped while I'm still in the boot. Then there was a lot of talking, agitated talking. Then again, 2 people entered the vehicle. I could hear the doors banging. Then they drove off again. Then we went again for like another 30 minutes or so. Then I had a second bang, and that time the car stopped. I waited for like some time, maybe 10-15 minutes, no sound, but the car was running. I waited another 10 minutes or so. Then I started knocking. Nikisema, kuna mtu anifungulie. Kuna mtu anifungulie. Then there was no response.
Victims are left to grapple with trauma, some even saying they have been unable to drive ever again, while others require months of therapy. We also talked to Nitin Shah, whose farm tracks down stolen vehicles.
We are dealing on average about 3 to 4 cases a day nowadays. So that makes it some 21 cases a week.
Shah says carjackers prefer the element of surprise. And most victims say they didn't notice the carjackers until they appeared at their car door.
Most of these carjackings normally happen in the evening hours, but especially when people are going home, getting home. Person is tired from a long day's work, is not very alert as such, and they become the prime target at that point in time.
If you are ever confronted by an armed carjacker, don't argue, fight or chase the robber. You could be seriously injured. If you had fastened your safety belt, don't try to remove it. The robbers may think you are reaching for a weapon. Instead, lift up your hands and tell them you want to unfasten the seat belt. Alert the police immediately the carjackers release you. In case of rape, don't shower or change your clothes. Seek medical attention immediately.
Well, carjackings can happen to anyone. To many who end up being injured or in some cases being killed is because they resist and they do not cooperate with the carjackers. If you're caught in that situation, don't panic. If the carjackers what they want, they will leave you. Michael Njenga reporting for Sunday Live, Nairobi.